This is Greg Allman with the St. Petersburg Times. I'm here with former USF guard Dominique Jones, now 1 week away from the NBA draft. He's been busy with workouts all over the NBA. Now it looks more like a question of when he'll be drafted and just how high he'll go. Dominique, just want to ask you what it's been like for you. I know you've had a busy last month on the road a lot. What's been the best part of that in terms of just realizing what you have at stake?
The best part is just getting out on the court, showing what you got in front of different teams. You got different Hall of Fame coaches and Hall of Fame players as well, and just getting out there on the court because the traveling really affects you. It's hard, going from city to city. I done been to 17 cities so far.
A lot of cities you probably haven't been to before, too, I would think.
Yeah, a lot of them I haven't, and I was wanting to go out and sightsee, but, I had to remember that it's a business trip and, keep everything on a business level.
Do you have time to realize where you are, or is it just airport to the gym to the airport?
Yeah, that's basically all it is. I always know where I'm at, what city, but
Sure.
I always lose days, so I go off count like, okay, I know in 2 days I have to do this, or 3 days I have to do this. I lose days a lot.
Dominique, basketball is almost always a team sport. This is kind of the 1 month or two here where you have to kind of think about yourself and showcase things. How has that been for you, knowing that when you're at these workouts, you're competing with these guys for draft position and moving up in the draft?
It all just comes down to who wants it more. You're going there one-on-one, with somebody else who's has just as much talent. You just got to go at them. You got to do what you got to do, play your game, don't let nobody take you out of it, and show what you got. Because, no matter what people say, I love the game, I love to play, but, I have a family to feed as well, so am I going to let this guy eat my lunch or am I going to get it, So that's basically what it comes down to.
It seems like, you don't know until draft night, but it seems like based on what we've read so far that this has been a good month for you, that you've kind of been able to help your stock. Do you feel like it's kind of validated the decision you made to leave early?
Oh yeah, I think that leaving early was a good thing for me to do. I don't think that I could help South Florida any more than I did before. I don't think that I could accomplish anything that I haven't before, and I just felt like I did all I can do, and it's time to move on. And I just think like the NBA team seeing me up close, just not seeing me on TV or them sitting down and I'm on the court, but really just looking at me up close and, getting a hold to my personality from the interviews and just seeing what a good person I am and confident person as well and just ready to play. It ain't many people in this draft who ready to step on the court right now, and I'm one of those players. So
physically, you've gotten kind of poked and prodded like the NFL draft guys do. I read somewhere like a wingspan. Is it 6'9", I think, is that right?
Yeah,
Does it surprise
6'9"
you a
and a
little bit?
half. It depends what workout I go to. Some of them give me 6'10", but the lowest is 6'9", so you can just say 6'9".
Sure. For you, you've kind of been a guy that's played a little bit of point, a little bit of both guard positions.
Mm-hmm.
Do you see yourself have the workouts shown you more of where you might line up in the NBA?
Oh yeah, both of them. There's plenty of teams out there that want me to play both of them. And I feel like that's the main thing. I feel like that makes me more valuable than an average two guard who can just play two, or an average point guard who can just play, one, because I can be effective at any position.
Right.
So that makes me like you getting 2 picks with one person.
Sure. For you, is there one area of your game you've wanted to work on the most, improve in the month or two you've had since you made the decision?
Just my spot up shooting. When I be open, just knock down a shot. And besides that, everything else is good, and I'm gonna just keep getting better. Because I have the work ethic, and I never really had a trainer like that to just work me out every day. So. People always talk about upside. Oh, what about his upside? You don't really understand my upside unless you understand what I've been through, and
Right.
understand what I've had in life. And, a trainer or anything like that I didn't have. Everything I learned from me, and I just feel like I have a good opportunity right here, and I got to take advantage of it.
You have 2 more workouts, is that right, between now and the draft?
Yeah, I had 2 more this morning, but by 12 o'clock they pushed it to 3.
Oh, wow.
Utah called me in. They have a number 9 pick, and they want me to be in there with Xavier Henry and Paul George, and I have to go to San Antonio on the 20th. They have a 20 pick, and then I have New Jersey Nets. They have a 27th pick on the back end. So, you just want to have insurance as well, but, just go in there and just hope that you get in a good position.
Is it exciting for you when I think you had the number 11 pick, whatever team that was working you out?
New Orleans.
New Orleans, right. These are teams higher than you might have even thought you might go. When they call you up and say they want to work you out, is that to make you more optimistic about things?
Oh, yeah. My eyes light up. My eyes light up, and, one of the main reasons, just being honest, I was going to come back to school. I was going to come back to school, but then I started reading different things from USF fans and supposed to be Dominique Jones fans about, oh, he's going to go to Europe. He's going straight to Europe. There's no way he's going to get drafted. He's not an NBA player. So, just seeing things like that made me, want to go prove people wrong.
Sure.
And that's one of the main reasons why I left, added to the other reasons. That's another reason why I left. And, I'm glad that I made that decision because now I'm proving everybody wrong who really thought they understood basketball.
Well, and I would think you like having your share of doubters too, just to give you some fuel like that.
Oh yeah, it's always, you see me during the game, I always talk junk to the crowd and everything. It's fun, basketball is entertaining, but then again it's fun, so you gotta enjoy yourself out there.
What is it like watching an NBA playoff game, knowing that a week from now you could be playing for one of those teams?
It's good. It's good. I'm still trying to figure out how Kobe Bryant or Paul Pierce or Rondo can wake up this morning and be like, you know what, I have Game 7 tonight. So I hope that I'll be in one of those positions one day. So,
what have been the starstruck moments, the people that have sat down with you and you realize you're talking to ex-NBA legend or player or this kind of thing, the guys you've met so far?
I met Larry Bird, Pat Riley, but, I wasn't starstruck. I looked at them as, regular people, but I understood that they were like Hall of Fame basketball guys.
Sure. Right.
So anything that they had to tell me or anything they wanted me to know, I would listen because I really feel like I could learn from, people like that. But, I basically really don't have anybody that I look at like that. Anybody that's my favorite player or none of that. Dominique Jones is my favorite player.
You went into this whole process with confidence, obviously. Do you more so even now that you've been through this and seen how you line up?
Oh, yeah, because I see, half of the battle is knowing. Knowing what's out there, and I think that I know. I see different people in the NBA. I see guys that's playing the two, for certain teams. I'm not going to say no names, but I look at them, and they're smaller than me, and I just don't care what nobody got to say. I feel like I control my own fate, so I'm just going out there and trying to make some things happen.
Very good. June 24th, we'll find out where Dominique Jones goes in the NBA draft. Thanks again, TampaBay.com. This is Greg Allman.